Good morning, Wolfpack. Welcome to your Wednesday morning. How warm has the weather been? It definitely feels like summer's on its way, which is great for early morning training with the sun being out. Not so great for later in the day training if you're not a fan of the heat like I am. Anyway, it's all good. So we're just going to get straight into it today. We will be doing exercises 22 through to 25 of the original repertoire. So today we have spine twist, jackknife, side kick and teaser. Teaser is one of those exercises that if you've, you'll probably recognise it when you see it. It's one of those moves that is kind of synonymous with Pilates. It's not an easy one, so we'll work our way up to it as we go. I'm not very good at it. You might be awesome at it on your first go, or actually, I think we did this once a few weeks back where I tried to layer it up a bit. Anyway, we'll see how we go. So we're going to start with spine twist today. This is a really easy one. Requires very little explanation, and I'm sure we've done it before. Just make sure you've got a bit of space around you. I've got the wall right behind me. Actually, legs come together for spine twist, that's right. I had to think about that for a moment. So legs just out in front of you, nice and straight, toes pointed up toward the ceiling. Arms out in a T shape, and then just twist your body around. So it's like you've got a stick across the back of your shoulders. So twist 3 times, back to center, other side 3 times, and back to center. And just keep going like that. So your eyes should be following the hand that goes around toward the back. Legs should remain long, toes pointed up toward the ceiling. And it shouldn't be like 3 pulses. It should be turn, go a bit further, and then go a bit further, and back to center. Just do a couple more of those. One more each direction. And there you go. You've done spine twist. Easy. Now, jackknife, a little bit harder. But I feel like we've done some of the basic moves of this one before as well. So just laying down on that. I'm particularly sore at the moment, so, and if the cat's just jumping out. Anyway, we'll see how we go. So flat on your back, palms down, legs out long, and just lift your legs, toes point up toward the ceiling. And lower back down, and up. Make sure the waistband of your pants stays pushed down into the mat. That might mean you can only take your legs a little way down. Where as soon as your waistband starts to lift, that's it. Don't go any further. Just do a couple more. Last one. And then just pull your knees in. So that's just getting you a little bit used to having your legs up in the air. Make sure you've got room behind you because we're going to be going over. So now, we've done this one before for sure. Legs are going up and overhead. So what you need to make sure you do is if you need to put something under your bottom to help give you some lift, great idea. You can also give yourself a bit of a shove, just to get your legs over, and then roll back down nice and slow, up and over again, down nice and slow. We've done this before. Oh God. Oh goodness. Oh, this is why we can't have nice things. Okay. Keep going. Post up and overhead. And roll back down, nice and slow. Just do 2 more. Last one. Rolling back down, knees into your chest, a little bit of a rest. Now, I'm not sure if we've done this before, but I feel like we have. Anyway, see how we go. So, now we're doing the next bit. So this one's jackknife. So, I'll show you how it works. Your legs go up and over, and then your feet go up to the ceiling. Then you come back down and roll down. So that's it in a nutshell. But what we're going to do, just to get used to that jackknife, take your legs overhead and then just support your hips. You don't have to hang on to them, but just support them so you don't accidentally roll down when you take your feet up. So just lift and lower your legs. Legs stay nice and straight, toes pointed up to the ceiling. Do 3 more. Oh, lost it. 2 and 1, and then roll back down. Have a little rest. Roll on your back. Now we just put all of that together. So legs up and over the head, jackknife to the ceiling, legs back to overhead, roll down nice and slow. Let's have a go for 10. Okay? Start laying flat on the mat, palms down, legs up and over, jackknife up, put your hands there if you need, legs come down, slowly rolling down, back to the mat, up and over. Keep going with me. This is 5 for me. Still got a way to go. me, that's hard work. Okay. So that exercise there is called jackknife. It's in both the Matwork repertoire and also the reformer repertoire. It's not an easy one. I think it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it on both the mat and also the reformer. Using your hands to hold your hips up so that you can get into, pardon me, a good straight leg position, I think is really helpful. When I try to do it without it, I find that my legs only sort of come up a little bit. But with just applying that little bit of hip pressure, I can get a bigger lift in the legs in the jackknife part. And then as I get stronger, I'll start to take it away increasingly. And I've seen people who have been doing Pilates for a long time and they just look amazing. They can get so straight. I always think I'm being straight, but I'm usually not nearly as straight as I think I am. Anyway, let's move on. Now it's time for side kick. So lying down on your mat on your side, your head and your back should be at the back of your mat and your toes toward the front corner. Now, just one hand under your head, the other hand just keeping, helping you balance at the front. Both legs out nice and straight. Lift the top leg until the foot's about the same level as hip height. And then what you're going to do is just kick forward, 2 little kicks, back to centre, 2 kicks backward. Now you might feel a little bit unstable, so you can just put a little bit of a bend in the knee on the bottom. It's okay if your body rolls from back to front when you kick. Try and make the second kick in either direction just a little bit further than the first one. We've got 4 more. Now just take the hand you had on the mat behind your head. That'll make you a little less stable. Last one to the front, and the back, leg down, arms down. So that's side kick on the right leg. Now we'll do side kick on the left. Same again. Lay your body along the back of your mat, legs out, long toes to the front corner of your mat, so your body's in a little bit of a pike shape, like a V. Lifting the top leg, just going to put a small bend in the bottom one, hand in front for balance, kick forward twice, and back twice. Second kick a bit bigger. We've got 4 more. So take your hand behind your head again. You can leave it in front if that's more comfortable for you. Last one's to the front, last to the back. Bring the leg down, and that side kick done. Alright, so here comes the fun stuff. And when I say fun, I don't mean fun, it's actually pretty nasty. We're going to do the teaser. So lots of ab work, lots of hip flexor work. can do it. Alright, laying flat on your back, on your mat, feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Arms out long on the mat, but this time your palms are up. Usually we have them face down, this time we're going to go up. So take your chin to your chest, curl up, lift the hands, and back down. Chin to chest, curl up, hands up, roll back down. Keep going like that. Four, three, two, one, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Probably thinking that was a bit easy. That's the easy bit. Okay, so we do all the same again, and this time, right leg, take into tabletop position. That's your knee at 90, hip at 90 degrees. We'll just do the same again. Chin to chest, roll up and down. When you roll up, want the top of your shirt up off the mat, and that nice C curve through the top. Four, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Same again, left leg at tabletop. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Just having a little bit of a stretch while I'm here. Okay, believe it or not, we're going to do the same again, only this time, right leg out long, roughly a 45-degree angle, toe pointed. Okay, so when you're ready, curling up. Two, and 1, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. We'll do the same again on the left leg. If you find that, well, not if you find that, pay attention to your straight leg. Make sure it stays straight. You might find when your concentration lapses a bit, you put a little bit of a knee bend in. Just draw your mind to it from time to time and just see whether or not it's staying straight. If it's not, straighten it out. Okay, left leg out, nice and straight and long. Chin to chest. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Okie dokie. Now this time, just take straight legs up to the ceiling and put your arms overhead. And then, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. Just use your arms to throw yourself up and just try and balance. And just come straight back down. If your legs don't want to stay straight, that's okay. And if you need to bend them to balance, that's okay as well. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't hold it this time. Come on down. Oh, dear me. That's not terribly easy, is it? Okay. Now this time, take your legs out as low as you can. Now that might mean straight up into the ceiling. That might mean knees a bit bent. Whatever works for you. The goal is legs are there. You don't need to be there today. I won't be there today. I will be adopting a bit of a bent knee strategy. So, last time we used the arms as momentum to pull up. This time, we need to use the abs as much as possible. So there will be a bit of leg, you might use a little bit of leg momentum. Try not to, if that's what you have to do, that's what you have to do. That's okay. But this time the arms don't start overhead, they start down by our side. So come on up and down. Up, try and balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Okay, you've just been doing the teaser. Go you, go me. So now this is our challenge time. What we're going to do is come on up, and this is just going to be one repetition of it. So we're going to come on up. We're going to try and get arms long, legs long, so that the arms and the legs are both at the same angle. So if you have to come up and you're all a bit wobbly at first until you get your balance, then extend everything out and see if you can hold it. So I'm only going to count to 10 all together. So if you're kind of wobbling all over the place and not quite being able to get straightened out, that's okay. Even if it's just 1 second of having everything straight and beautiful and held in alignment, that's amazing. Let's go for that. Okay, so legs out as best you can, coming up, balance, 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 straight, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How long can you hold it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just 6 for me. 7, 8, 9, 10. Did you make it to 10? So we've done the teaser. Well, we've done exercises 22 through to 25, including getting up to the teaser. So I hope that was okay. I really enjoyed it. I find the teaser horrible and difficult, but when I have that little moment of success, which I felt like I had right at the end there, it really feels good and it sets me up for a great day. Anyway, have a great Wednesday. I look forward to seeing you on Friday for the wind down and for some training over the weekend. Okay, bye Wolfpack.